Alright, it's time. It's time to bust out the Obliterators. Everything else I've tried sucks. And there's a lot of red cards in Standard. So, gonna give this deck a try. It does get some new cards from the new set. Mostly Zodiark, Umbral God, which is a 5-minute indestructible 5/5. Comes into play. Each person basically sacks half their creatures rounded down. Not too many gods floating around. And then whenever a player sacrifices a creature, it's 1/1 counters. But yeah, this is a deck that can obviously make a lot of black mana. You have a mana base that is entirely black sources. And we've got Herd Heirloom to ramp into it. So I wanted to give it a shot. This card just seems sweet. Maybe it's too slow, but hopefully with like some ramp, this might be able to help stabilize a board. Clean up some steel cutters or mice or whatever the hell. But yeah, other than that, we've got some straightforward Obliterator stuff. I have a Cecil, just nice stats. Fine blocker if you can flip it into the 4/4. It works with the Heirloom. Also, you can use it to fight smaller creatures with Bushwhack, or once it flips, you can get the lifelink off the fight. So this card looks pretty reasonable. Also just a very good blocker against things like Monstrous Rage. But yeah, other than that, just a pile removal. So a bunch of 4-drops to curve into with Heirloom. A Harvester to, again, help clean up some of the things like Steel Cutter triggers, the tokens, and Otters. And yeah, same old, but gonna see if Zodiark can get things done. This card seems sweet, so looking forward to trying it. Sideboard, only new card I think is Poison the Waters. I don't know how important this is. I think -1/-1 is just a bit small, but it's a solid discard spell. And then I put a Dark Confidant in there just for matchups like Domain. Everything else, pretty straightforward stuff. So that is it for the deck. It'll be in the description, and I will see you guys in the games. Alright, opponent goes first. I mean, this hand's good. Sorry, I think I was thinking this was a swamp, and it was just a one-liner where I needed to be able to turn this on. But this is a force, so yeah, this is obviously keepable. It would have sucked to get Duress there, I suppose, but still do need lands. But we got Dreadknight as a redraw, and we do have 3 mana sources now, so. Opponent playing some sort of VV deck, probably, with their VV sleeves. Could be a bit scary. Yeah, let's just play this. Well, depending on how many bounce spells they have, maybe I can just get a quick Obliterator down. But assuming that I understand how this card works, so it's half rounded down. So if I have one non-god, I think I'll be good to go. Okay, so what do I want to do? Well, this thing makes it pretty difficult for me to do the things I want. Could just draw. Hope to hit a land. I think that's greedy, though. I'm just going to play the Cecil, and I could pass. I guess I'm just going to cast Cut Down. Hope they don't have a creature right away. If they have a creature, they just get to go off, right? They can just play like a 1 or a 2-drop, activate the Soul Cauldron, start jamming spells. Kind of a scary spot, to be honest. This card with VV's a nice combo. I guess it doesn't. It's not that bad, right? I was assuming it would just become a VV, but that's not true. It just gets the activated ability. Which, yeah, I mean, that's good enough, right? Anything with 2 power goes to 3 power and makes 3 mana, so. Like, they can go, like, if they had a way to make an otter here, for example. Alright, Let's cast this. Hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. And then I guess I'll attack and play a Dreadknight. Okay. Well, that's funnily enough, it's kind of unexciting. It is already a VV and it doesn't have a large power for the Soul Cauldron, so could be worse. Alright, sure. Your thing is 1 power. Fortunately, our opponent has 5 lands in play, and we have 4, kind of. 4-ish, I guess, if you want to count these heirlooms. They've been costly, though. Alright, so you get 2 mana. Opponent, unfortunately, maybe not the fastest player, playing a complicated deck. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's another body. We probably weren't ever beating a second body, to be honest, but... Come on, I mean... Whatever it is, it can't be that hard, I promise you. Phone a friend. Ask a bud. What do I do? I need help here. I'm struggling. We're just flashing back our thing. Oh, good God, come on. Like, I gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta hit them with it. Sometimes you gotta just say, like, hey, your go. What was that about? God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna sling this out here, pass. They're probably gonna kill me, and then if they don't kill me, I'm gonna hope to draw a fight spell. And that's where we're at. I have 2 lands upon it. Please. Okay, sure. Alright, well, that's gonna be bad. I guess I have the Zodiark to clean up the board. Sure, you have more VVs, of course. Yeah. So I guess they're gonna try to find a way to give their board haste and kill me. I might just be dead anyway. I guess what this... Can't keep making mana. They do have a lot of mana though. Probably dead to VV triggers. Okay, yeah, I guess we can consider it. I forgot that these were gonna get counters. Thought they were just gonna keep making 2/2s. We could hope they brick, but save ourselves the time. Okay. I wonder how many shocks they have in their deck. I guess I'm gonna put in Cut Down. I don't know. I don't know how many removal spells I want. Anoint seems good. I take out Harvester. We'll leave in the new cards because they're new cards. And then what am I trimming? Surrak's okay. Probably worse than Sentinel. Dreadknight's probably not even that good. They have Cauldron and Torch the Tower, potentially. This is... mid? It's okay. I guess I want all my discard. I kind of want to take out some removal. I'm just going to take out the... No, I need... I'll just leave in the Go for the Throats, I guess. In case a VV gets big and I need to top deck one. Or they have like Cauldron to play around stuff. So if they combo kill me, then, you know, my god that cleans up the board obviously isn't good. But if they don't combo kill me, it seems like it could be decent. I assume their deck is just playing Core Steelcutter like everyone with a brain is. But maybe not. Surely it won't be legal for long. Okay. Alright, let's get a thing. Does not exile, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, a bunch of spells. Nothing too scary. Top deck the Bitter Reunion. Okay. Don't think I just want to play a 3/3 that dies to a Braid. It's one of the problems with Obliterator is, like, it's good against red cards, but it's not very good against unsummon. Okay. That being said, do I just want to get it out of the way? Do I just want to be done? I think I'm just... Oh, I can't cast it. That's funny. Bushwhack. Well, I think I want to keep that one in my back pocket just in case. It's very unlikely. Like, with such a large card pool, the CMC of, like, any standard deck can be as low as you want it to be. So it's pretty unlikely that my opponent's going to have to tap out. Like, maybe they just play a bunch of cantrips and I top deck a swamp and they, like, end up with a guy in play and they can't leave up unsummoned. But I think this combo is probably not going to work initially, but hopefully we can work to a spot where it's something that's relevant. Like, maybe they just play a land and pass. I play the Obliterator. They don't find a second bounce. Okay, we drew Swamp. I think I will just put it into play. Like, what else am I going to do? Oh, I lose the Dreadknight. Rust, I guess. That's what happens when you never play Magic, because every format sucks. Sorry. Maybe it's correct anyway. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Maybe it was still correct. Sure. Okay. I will attack you for points of damage. So what can I do now? I guess I can just play the Frillback. I kind of do want something in play. They have this to kill it, though. I guess I'll pass. So now they get a trigger. Which is probably fine. Surprised they didn't unsummon. Okay, so in response, they're going to bounce this. And then, I mean, fighting a 2-2 isn't great. I guess I should have potentially just frillbacked to kill the Bitter Reunion. Didn't bounce, okay. I mean, they don't know I have Bushwhack. But I assume it's on the radar. Sure. So I would love an untapped land to be able to do Cottage plus Gopher. Wouldn't be surprised if I just die. I guess I don't know exactly what that would require. What would it require? Like VV plus Hexproof plus some cantrips. But then they need the draw. So no, I don't. I guess VV makes so much mana that maybe it doesn't matter. It's really funny that this thing has gotten to deal 10 points of damage. So I guess they could, like, they could play a spell, I go to kill this. They bounce in response, make a mana, play a Shore Up. Or whatever hexproof card that they might have. Does that cap their mana, though? So they can't Cauldron me. I guess that wouldn't matter that much. It's pretty annoying if they have another unsummon. I guess the fight isn't that good anyway. I could just exile the yard or blow this up or blow this up. I sort of want to exile their yard just because they have a VV. So I can exile a yard plus Surrak. But then what, I'm going to die to, like, actual VV? Yeah, it's probably the case that I'm just going to die, regardless of what I do. Depending on what their hand is, it does feel like somewhat of a coin flip. I guess I could keep popping. I could have gone destroy, exile, graveyard, and then attempt to fight. Doesn't feel like that's proactive enough, though. Also could have used the cottage. We'll see what happens. I think either way, if they have like a specific subset of cards that's the opposite of what I play around it, I just die. So like, yeah, VV is step one of punishing me because they don't have, like, instead of having Cauldron, right, they showed one of each. One VV, one Cauldron. So it could just be either or. There's probably some different reasons to do different things, but I guess the haste doesn't matter that much. So they can play 2 1-mana spells, get 3 mana. Maybe they could kill me if they have like a monstrous rage. Okay, so now we can get... Oh, we exile the yard. So yeah, they don't get a VV here. What is this fucking bell? Why is that happening? This? You guys can't even hear it, I don't think. I don't even know what game this is. This is game 2, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Four mana. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. That's 4, 2. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm just fighting this. So fighting this is effectively 3 triggers. Why are you tanking, man? Why is my opponent so slow? God. Okay. So draw. So they get the 3. Sure. Okay. Try not to tilt while playing standard. Challenge fucking impossible. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's not standard's fault. It's me. Nah, I mean, this is fine or whatever. I like Fear missing out. That is unfortunate that they immediately ripped 2. So it goes. So this is 7. So if they found like a sleight of hand or whatever, I'll die. I guess I'll probably just be dead anyway. I have the food. Oh, you know, it's not damage, just mana. Okay. Yeah. Am I dead? Not dead, right? Block, counter, 2 to 3, trigger, dies. Block. Dies. Be surprised if they bricked, considering what they just did, but maybe they just draw lands. Yeah. So chump, take 1. Edicts don't really matter. So if I attack with this, it forces an additional chump. Why are we attacking? I don't know what they drew. Just a removal spell for Sentinel to kill me? Did I even do it? Surely this opponent didn't just have lethal the whole time. And tank again. You wouldn't do that to me. Okay. Oh, man. I am in gold. I guess it comes with the territory, but... Alright, do I care about these cut downs more somehow because of fear of missing out? I think Go for the Throat's still fine. I don't really, like, all my sideboard cards kind of suck. Wonder how many, like, have they shown me a single copy of Shock? Should I just have Dark Confidant in my deck? Even though it's going to blow me up. Seems like they're effectively playing a combo deck. Whatever, new card. What did they use to kill Surrak? I don't actually remember. Whatever, Sheoldred's lame. Put him in the Dark Confidant. I don't think it's correct. There probably shouldn't be one Dark Confidant on my sideboard in the first place, but... New card, smile. Alright, surely this one will be quick. I would like the card Duress. I have the card Duress. Okay, now I need to not just die to the VV, which, well, that probably happened. They also haven't shown me Steel Cutter, which... Oh, they mold to 5, okay. Alright, mold to 5, double discard. Got a way to blow up the fear. Well, the decisions are gone. We're casting this for 2 attacks? Sure. Okay. That is aggressive. I like it. Plus 2 power. To be fair. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that's correct, but they are in an unfortunate situation where they mold to 5. I played the wrong one. Like, no, it's fine, actually. I didn't play the wrong one. Okay. Let's just blow up the thing. Oh, I'm bad. No, I need to do... Okay. This is what I needed to do. In my head, I was like, why didn't I had the mana up? I said, why didn't I play the heirloom before playing this? I need to activate the ability. It's a really weird templated on this card where it triggers after it ETBs. I guess maybe that's not that weird, but I'm just not used to it. I'm used to charms. That's kind of scary. Okay, I am low. Do I just want to attack them for 7? You can draw cards is nice and all, but it also gives me the food, which is kind of nice. Could lose if they just play a bunch of cantrips. Oh, that didn't look like a bunch of cantrips. Oh no, it auto-tapped it. God damn it. Alright, well. I still want this stat. Okay, well, we should have a card in our hand. An extra card, but whatever. Opponent draws another land, that's probably game over. Probably needed to, like, draw stock up into like bounce spell that turn to have a chance. Okay. So if they stock up into cantrip, into land cantrip, I guess they get, what, 2/2/3/3? So, whatever. Okay, we won. What a... I got a frowny face, right? We won, but at what cost? Alright, let's record another one. That was not fun. Okay. You go first. Sure. We got a surveil. That's fine. We got this the super combo of cottage and heirloom. All right. I guess I could do that later. Maybe it's better, but we hit something we didn't want, so worked out. A Mountaina. Okay. He's dead. I don't know if I'm that upset about it, but he is dead. All right. Wouldn't be surprised about another one of these. Could be Manifold Mouse. Link Steel 2. It's not the end of the world. We got another go for the throat. Oh, hello. GG. Got him. Nice little clean clean turn 4 there. Bing, bing, bing. Not scooping. I love it. I fucking love it. Just in it to win it. Respect. Never give up. Never surrender. Never say die. Okay. A mouse. Defensive mouse, okay. How's that one gonna go? Alright. Obliterated. Love to see it. Okay. Cut down. I don't know. This kind of sucks, right? Let's try. Is Gix's command even good? Maybe on the play. Duress is sort of mid. Cecil seems good. Surrak's fine. I could board on an heirloom. Maybe this guy's slow. Try that. Alright, opponent goes first. Sure, yeah. I mean, I think this hand's good against red. It's just one drop that blocks well into 2 removal spells. Painland's not the greatest, but we have a swamp. If they just have like Hardfire Hero, Manifold Mouse, you can even block. Obliterator's always welcome against mono red. Yeah, this thing not dying to shock is really nice. Blocks the haste 2/2. Just checks a lot of boxes. Well, surely you're not casting Monstrous Rage. Okay. What else do I want to exile? I don't think this matters, right? Is there... Oh, Heartfire Hero? This kills Lynx, though. I think it's a bit greedy not to play the Sentinel. Like, the Surrak's appealing, but I just want to get to Obliterator. And this, like, 3/4 stats is so good. So they can double pump, and then I can trade with Sentinel, which I'm fine with. Just, like, Time Walk, take no damage. Okay, so we're just raging then. Double block is... It's 5/10, but it's no trample. Or no, yeah, it's trample. So 5 kills 1, and then 3 goes across. So no matter what, the thing will die. Yeah, I guess this is fine, unless I'm missing something. So 5 kill Death Touch. 5 kill regular damage. So I'm trading 2 for 2 here. And I have a threat in hand. Okay, I don't know what that was supposed to do, but... I think with double removal spell I can be aggressive. Link steals me 1. You got it. So do I want to... I guess I'll map. Cut down. So I have 2 turn here. This doesn't increase my clock. I just pass. It's another nice thing against the Lynx is I have so many swamps in my deck. Yeah, sure. So I need to survive the next 2 turns. Seems very doable. Okay. Nice. Alright. GG's. We'll call it there. Yeah, I don't know. The new card seems solid. Like, Cecil seems good. I think that, like, the 5 black mana, the God thingy, it's probably worth considering compared to Harvester, compared to Gix's Command. If you want like a 5-drop in that slot, it's relatively appealing. It's another card like Obliterator where, like in certain matchups, like if they don't have a way to exile it or bounce it, it's pretty strong. And then the effect matters. Like you don't commit many things to the board. A lot of times you're just standing there with 1 threat, so if you do want to try this deck or you like playing the Obliterator stuff, I think both these cards are worth looking at. I think I like the numbers though of just 1 Cecil, 2 of the Umbral God. Cecil's kind of tricky. Cecil stands out to me just against the red decks because of the stat line and the death touch against like monster strike stuff. I don't think you'd ever want 3 of these over the Harvester just because this is a 2-mana card. But yeah, if you do get this going with Heirloom, right, it's just indestructible, draws cards. And a lot of times it's going to be at least a 6/6, sometimes a 7/7. So interesting stuff. Surrak didn't look great. Everything else seemed fine. Yeah, cool. I mean, maybe you want the 4th Sheoldred over the Surrak. Other than that, I think the list is fine. The sideboard is bad, but whatever. Worry about that on your own time. You can figure out how to make the sideboard better. Figure out what matchups you want to beat. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.